Hi, this is Lisa with DoddGifts on Etsy, and I wanted to do a flip through of this journal that will be going up on Etsy here in just a few hours. And it has 3 signatures. It's pretty bulky. I used a tie closure of just some simple sari silk. I'll put that vendor's Etsy store in the description. I didn't want to create a magnetic closure because this can get pretty big with all your further embellishments and play. Okay. So this is Tim Holtz, of course, everybody will recognize that. And inside the cover, I've made a little journal with coffee dyed paper, little pull-out journal, a little jar card, old book pages, another little pocket, little coin pocket with 2 matching cards. And this is a digital available on Etsy, I think, through my porch prints. I think I will put it on there in the description. So then we have some coffee dyed paper. This is quilting fabric from a jelly roll. And this is vellum from Tim Holtz. Coffee dyed paper. A tag, which is just actual ephemera. Someone left it in a book, and I bought the book at our local library bookstore, and it was mailed from Germany in a book, I believe, to someone. Then another tag with just plain old paper, digital, printed on the back. The book page is a map, German map, and then there is this little dangle with your Tim Holtz ring and a hand and a piece of the jelly roll fabric. And this is a card from a series from Gardening Made Easy. I have stacks of these cards, and they are so sturdy, and they make really great journal pages. They're the perfect size. And then this is My Porch Prints grunge tag with some buttons that I got out of a button bin at the local quilting shop. Coffee dyed paper, another little fold out here, several tags. This is a tag with 2 removable tags. And a little sentiment, stay curious. Whew. Another tag with a sentiment with a finger that had measured the universe. Little circle pocket. Another tag with some Tim Holtz tickets. And these, I think, are from the Graphics Fairy. I like doing tags within tags. There we go. Tim Holtz vellum. An old book page from, everybody remembers these from the 70s and 80s. I think this one, I can't read Roman numerals, but anyway, it was from the gardening one. I know they come out every so often. Volume 54. Okay, that's that book page. A couple of tags here that fit into the pockets sewn on the page. And the bulb pins, I just love bulb pins. And I don't like to embellish every tag. I want you to have something to play with. More coffee dyed paper. More tags in the pockets that are sewn on that page. This is from just a town in Tennessee. Coffee dyed paper. This is a Tim Holtz embellishment. I love this page. This is from that Gardening Made Easy. Fold it out. 2 sunflower pockets, cards from a digital kit from someone on Etsy, and I'll put that in the description. And then this is an old book page from, I think, the 50s, and I've colored them in a little bit with distress crayons and put a Tim Holtz sentiment on the back of the envelope. So you flip the envelope over, and these are for you to paint with crayons, watercolor. It's just plain cardstock. So a little play there, and a journaling card there. And then a little vellum envelope here with more fabric. Some buttons from the button bin. Just random buttons. And that kind of hides like that. More of the German map with a book page on it. Tim Holtz vellum. In the back of signature 1, Tim Holtz. Tim Holtz. And a big card. This is from a book. I'm not sure if it's Russian. If somebody could tell me in the comments. Here is the book. I have torn a lot out of it. It says 1957 there. And it looks like a dancing book because it has lots of figures, and I just love them. And the text is beautiful as well. So you'll see some of that in there. And then this poem is from a little old book I got at the bookstore, library bookstore, Works of Robert Burns. And I have pasted it in several places. Not sure how old it is, but it is pretty old. And then a dictionary on the back. I think this is from the Graphics Fairy. Coffee dye paper, vellum pocket, a couple of tags, some Tim Holtz die cuts that I use distress inks on, and these little words here, in the meantime, while I was, and my best intentions, are from this book. Daily Guidepost 2014, large print. I like the large print because I can, you know, cut out these verses and paste them everywhere. So if, spoiler alert, there's some Christian themes in here. And these are also sprayed with Tim Holtz Distress Spray. But you could definitely write on those. Little ribbons. Sari silk. Sewn in pocket from Tim Holtz vellum. That's glued on. This is from Style 24 Etsy shop. A nice white space for you to create on. And then I made these little cards. They're for sale in my Etsy store. They are printed on yellow or manila cardstock, cut out with a Cricut. There's like, I think 12 different words. And I love the Cricut because you could make them any size you want. They're individually numbered. And then they have the same word in the lower right corner in script. And there's some Tim Holtz there. So I just tuck these three right here. Another little pad with a little fairy on a bulb pin, little stamping. Coffee dye paper pad and a little postcard. More foreign book text glued everywhere. And some Tim Holtz, like I said, embellishments there. Now these are little tags. This is paper, so it's very kind of fragile. I cut out with a Cricut, which holds down a card. Just a normal commercially made card. That's a picture from a doll book. Some more of that jelly roll fabric. I love how it just all blends. Robert Burns poem. A pocket here on a little piece, kind of like a folio. This is a pocket, a card I made from this book, Little Wide Awake. And it has lots of little drawings that you could use, or I'm going to use, for journaling cards. These would make great little journaling cards. I colored this one in a little bit with the Tim Holtz ink pads, not the crayons. And of course, a scripture from the daily guidepost there. A little belly band. Another piece from the Little Wide Awake book. On the back of a soap card. This belly band will hold a couple more things. Let's see. I think I might take this, which was a little too thick for the front, and put it in there. How's that? That looks cute. Super cute. Another card on the back, sewn in fabric belly band. Just some foreign language. This is from Style 24. Big white space. Book page. This is from a German book about flowers. I believe it's German. I am not sure. Somebody can correct me. And then this is Tim Holtz embellishments on this envelope, which is just another commercially made card. And then you have this little strip right here. Another book page kind of glued to that page. My fussy cut rose. That's signature number 2. Here goes signature number 3. And this is My Porch Prints, Granny's Attic. A couple of little tickets in this tag from Tim Holtz. These little tags are sprayed with the Distress ink. Little Tim Holtz there, so they can swing out for some secret journaling space. And then that's from My Porch Prints as well. Another little card. I am not sure who it's from. But stuff like this, it's in here. You can take it and round the corners, ink it, paste more stuff on it. This is from the Ideas book, little poem. A couple more cards. This is a paint chip from Lowe's that I used to create a pocket. Great place here to paste some stuff. More space. And these little cards are on Etsy as well. I'll list the seller. I don't want to get anybody's names wrong. Little botanical sayings. More coffee dye paper. This is from a book that was damaged that the library bookstore could not sell. And it was Consider the Lilies, Plants of the Bible. And it just had a little water damage here where it ran the ink, pages stuck together, but the images are just beautiful. Let me find an image. I just love that. Date and a pomegranate, and then it tells about it, of course. Oh, look at that. Cedar of Lebanon. So these images will go into future books. This one just got so big so fast. And a jar card with Tim Holtz die cut. You could take watercolor pencils or crayons, paint with distressed inks over that. A little Tim Holtz sentiment. And it's on a swivel right there. And it is right here. The swivel is behind here, covered by another paint chip from Lowe's with some Tim Holtz. If you extend this card out, lots of place here. You could put a little something right there. If you extend it out this way, oh look, a hidden pocket right here with a little Lowe's paint chip, paint sample. That's some of that foreign dancing book. And then Tim Holtz embellishments there, some music sheets, old dictionary pages, My Porch Prints, Granny's Attic, goes right in there. Middle of section 3, signature 3, some charms. Another place where you could put an envelope. Another paint chip from Lowe's. And this is the other part of that German, forgive me if I'm wrong, flower book that I did color with distressed crayons. It was black and white like this, and I colored it with the distressed crayons in the mustard looking and the greenish looking. But if you wanted to sit here and play in this book, there's hours and hours of things that you could do in this book. Little distressed butterfly from Tim Holtz, spray painted with distressed ink, and I outlined it, tried to, with the brown distressed crayon. And then some more of those long tags. Some foreign book page. Another piece from an Etsy store, someone's Etsy store. This is just a Tim Holtz scrap with a little Tim Holtz mushroom. I love mushrooms. A couple more paint chips from Lowe's, and I covered the wording on the back. I don't know, I just was in Lowe's and I thought, oh, that'd be so neat. That would be ephemera for sure. Something you grab to save. And some more cards in a pocket. Most things are inked, but you really could spend hours just inking if you were going to ink every single bit in a book. So this is a little slide out swivel. This is My Porch Prince, Granny's Attic. This is another card from Granny's Attic. And then this is a Tim Holtz embossing folder. I'm almost ashamed to put that in there. It was kind of an experiment, but it's a scrap. Use it, toss it, continue to try to work with it. I tried to use these on it, and it was my first attempt at using these crayons. And I'm getting better, I promise. I'm getting better. I wish that I could watch a tutorial on these crayons and then just be able to do it. Just be able to do it just like in the video. And these you could have a little extra space hidden to journal secret thoughts. And that is the third one. There's, I don't know what you call it. I call it like a spine plate, maybe, out of chipboard that the signatures are sewn to, and then that's glued in to the folio. Like I said, it's just, if you love yummy, thick strands of everything, it is really cool. It is really cool. I'm going to throw this in here somewhere too. This I just recently got a digital 4 off of Etsy. And it's just a little briefcase that looks like, that's her card, but it looks like the Tim Holtz vellum that's in there. And another little card, graph paper, look on the back, and mushrooms, and then the eggs. It's like a little journal. And I'm going to, let's see, put that somewhere. I think this came from Musings by Nikki, I think. If I'm wrong. Ooh. And then in here, of course, is a lot of Tim Holtz. Pocket tags from Digital Expressions CA. And then lots of My Porch Prince stuff. And these sunflowers that were blank for you to color on, they are SVG files from Hey Lena Arts on Etsy. So we'll find a place to put him. And like I said, this will be on my Etsy store in a few hours, or maybe tomorrow, depending upon, it's already 8 something. I go to bed early. So I may be able to just pin it in here with a paper clip. for you to find. Okay, check out my Etsy store, DoddGifts, D-O-D-D Gifts, and it will be there, and I appreciate it. And to all my subbies and also friends on Etsy, I hope you've read my public service announcement about the car accident that I was in on Labor Day 2018. I was hit by a texting driver. We were both going in opposite directions, 55 miles an hour. He got into my lane because he was distracted, and I swerved to miss him, and he hit the door, past the driver's door of my car. So that's why I guess I always feel like I should do an explanation of my speech is sometimes off because of the concussion. I notice it, I think, more than my friends in real life do when they hear me talk. But so that was on Labor Day 2018. Took me 11 months to get back to work, 2 surgeries. One of them was a spinal fusion. By the grace of God, I'm alive. He's alive. My son and granddaughter that were with me in the car, they are alive. I'm glad that I took the brunt of it. As a grandma, you know, you want to take the pain. Anyway, for my friends, this is a funny story. Because the accident happened on Labor Day, on a holiday, I am a little shy about getting outdoors. And of course, we're in the COVID time now, so I don't go out much. But I thought I'm just going to stay home 4th of July for that reason, for COVID and just my fear of going out. So crafting in my room on this book, I just went to get out of my rolling chair. I had been sitting too long crafting, so my legs went to sleep and I didn't realize it. And they didn't hold me up and I went down. So I braced with my right hand, my dominant hand, to try to find the chair. I reached to try to find the chair, and I braced with this hand on the floor so that I wouldn't land squarely on my bum because I had the L4, L5 spinal fusion about a year ago, and I don't really want to land on that. So, you know, I'd call it an old lady injury, but it was a holiday. So Labor Day's coming up soon. We just had 4th of July. I think might just stay in bed Labor Day. You tell me what I should do. All right, please subscribe. I'll be doing more videos and just having fun. Thanks. Bye.